So your body exists only because you're conscious. Your mind exists only when you're conscious. If you're not conscious, neither your body exists nor your mind exists. That's what happens in the sleep. So sleep is a kind of temporary death. If somebody comes and asks you who you are, then maybe your answer will be your name, maybe your answer will be your position, that I work as a vice president in that company, this is my name, I am from that place, that's my father's name. These are the identities that you will tell other people if somebody asks you who you are. But if you just go deeper enough and try to understand that when you were born, either it is your designation or it is your father's name or even your name or even your mother's name or even your city's name, all this information and knowledge were given to you when you were born, and over a period of time you kept this memory in your mind, and now you tell other people that this is what who I am. But if you just practically see one thing, that right now, let's say if all your memories are wiped out, you do not even know a language, you don't know English, you don't know Hindi, nothing, all your memories are gone. And if somebody comes and asks you again who you are, then what the hell you will do? Do you think that you don't exist now? All your identities are gone? No, you still exist. Maybe now you do not have the meanings, you do not know what is name, what is English, what is Hindi, what is alphabets, but you still exist. You are aware that you are. So whatever you think that your identity is and this and that, you are not that. And that is why in yogic sciences it is said that you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are just certain awareness, you are consciousness. But it takes a lot of time to understand this. Most of the people who have never done meditation in their life would not be able to understand what I'm speaking about. Those who have done meditation in their life, those who have really been meditative at least some point of time in their life, will be able to realize that you are not the body, you are not even the mind, you are just certain awareness. If you are aware, you are there. If you are not aware, you are not there. It's simple. Let's take a practical example. When you go to sleep in the night, when I say sleep, in the deep sleep, even the dreamless state of sleep, when you are in that state of sleep, you will realize that you don't exist because you are unconscious. Your body is there, it's breathing, blood is circulating, your cardiac, neurological function, everything is working fine. But in your experience, you don't exist. Neither your body exists, nor your mind exists, nor the world exists, nor your family exists. Nothing exists. Only because you are not aware at that time, you are not conscious. So your body exists only because you are conscious. Your mind exists only when you are conscious. If you are not conscious, neither your body exists nor your mind exists. That's what happens in the sleep. So sleep is a kind of temporary death. So that's what happens in the meditation also. It's been happened to me many times in my life also. When I truly become meditative, I would have sensed that I will lose the sense of my body gradually. I would lose the sense of thoughts and fluctuations that happens in my mind. But I'll still be there. I'll be absolutely conscious and aware. The only thing that I will realize in meditation that yes, I have the body, but I have no sense of it. I have the mind, but I have no sense of it. But I have this awareness and consciousness. I would not sense the body, I would not sense the mind, I would not sense anything. The only thing that I will sense is certain awareness and the breath. And the breath is not in the body. I feel like I'm breathing nowhere. I feel like I am the breath. That's what happens in the meditation. So those who would have ever done deep meditation in their life would be able to understand that they are not the body, they are not the mind, they are just certain awareness and consciousness which keeps changing its states. Maybe today it's in the human body and it is working in a different state, because human body, the physical body and the physical mind itself has a different possibility and different capability and can do the different things in the world. That's not the point. But it keeps changing. Maybe the consciousness today in the human body, maybe in the previous births and the previous lifetimes, it would have been in some kind of animal, or maybe the mammal, or maybe some kind of bird or something. We do not know. Though in yogic sciences there is a process called samyama. Samyama is a kind of meditation that if you are initiated into it and you do it, you would be able to go deeper enough into the karmic accumulations that you would have gathered over a period of time in your previous lifetimes. That is possible to do if you dig enough deeper into your consciousness. You would be able to realize, because whatever the evolution would have happened so far since the universe began. When we say the universe began, we do not know million, billion, trillions years. You have been existed because consciousness always existed and it will always exist. As long as there is consciousness, there is creation. So all the evolution that would have happened is there into the human system. It's within you, it's within me. If somebody goes and dig enough deep, would be able to know that who am I. But that is possible only when the right tools are given, right practices are given, and with the right kind of person and in the right atmosphere, those practices and tools are pursued. So samyama is one tool which a lot of people would have used. It is provided by Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev, which is the founder of Isha Foundation. So that is what I am trying to say. You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are just certain awareness. If you are aware, body is there. If you are aware, mind is there. If you are not aware, nothing is there. So body is there very much. You can use it in the physical world. It is just a kind of tool that has been given to you in the consciousness. But this consciousness will keep shifting in different states. Maybe when you will die, it will leave the body and get into a different state. Maybe it will get dissolved into the universe for some time. That's what happens. So many people talks about ghosts, right? What are ghosts? Ghosts are the consciousness without body. They have no sense of body. The only difference between ghost and you is just that I am ghost with a body, they are ghost without body. We call them disembodied beings also. They operate just on certain tendencies. The only difference between ghost and a human being is just this. As long as we are there in the mind, as long as we are there in the body, we have certain discriminatory capacity. It's like this. I have the capacity, with the help of my mind, I can identify that this is good, this is bad, this is me, this is you, this is right, this is wrong, this is dark, this is light. I can discriminate about anything. This is this city, this is that city, this is that country, this is this country, simply because I have developed this mind and information over a period of time in my life. But when you become a disembodied being, when you become just only consciousness and not the body and not the mind, you would not be able to discriminate. And that is what the disembodied beings are called. They just operate out of tendency. They don't operate out of their mind and body because they don't have mind and body. So you are not the body, you have got the body, you have got the mind, but you yourself is just certain awareness and consciousness which keeps shifting from one state to another, one state to another. And all these karmic accumulations and imprints are there within your system. There are tools and technologies in yogic sciences which you can use to experience them. I am planning to go for Samyama maybe next year. So once I experience Samyama, because I have just taken observation from some people who have done Samyama, I have known from them, and then only I am able to share this experience with you. So that was the purpose of this video, to know who am I. I am not the body, I am not even the mind. I am not saying that you just go on the street and tomorrow say I am not the body, not the mind. In your experience, because gradually you will see that maybe after 10, 20, 50, 30 years you will have to die. At that time, this realization, this knowledge will help you to exit gracefully this life. If you are overly identified with your body, with your mind, it will become very hard for you to die. So these things are a liberating processes, and these are great things. So it is important for you to know that who you are. As long as you are there in the physical world, well, you will use your body, you will use your mind, fine, it's great. At least you are getting individual experience of life. But you should not forget the fundamental and the basic, and that is the purpose of this video. You are not the body, you are not the mind, you are just certain awareness and consciousness.